Hello, my name is Alex Lelichuk, and I will now tell you and show you the new way to play with kids, to do something creative with your kids with clay. Just some clay from a ceramics studio. From this clay people do pots and figurines and whatever, and whatever. I just give it to kids and say, do what you want and play with it. It's so simple. I can't believe I'm teaching this for several years already. I wrote and published a book in Russian language, and thousands of people have read it, and hundreds of teachers use it in Russia, in Moscow mostly, but in other cities as well, as a very good creative activity in kindergartens, at homes, in the kids' studios. Just so, is it really so simple? You take clay and you do something, not a pot, not a plate, but a small tree, I would say, right? Or whatever. And then, it's not about making things. The main point is it's about playing. It's about playing some kind of plot, a story, a fairy tale, or whatever. For example, there is a piglet, a little pig, and there is another pig, and we are playing the story of 3 little pigs. I ask children, do you want to play 3 little pigs? And if they say, oh yes, okay, definitely, let's play. We make the toys immediately and just use it, play with them. If kids can play it, if kids can do something themselves, okay. If they can't, then adults, parents or whatever, or I help them. If you can make a piglet like this, then it's okay, fine. If you can't make really nice piglets, then it doesn't really matter. Make something simple, like a piglet is something with 2 holes in his nose. That's already a piglet. Because we are talking about kindergarten kids, and for them it is not really important that this will be nice or correct. They just need an image, something that will remind them a piglet. And then one piglet, another piglet, and then we already start playing with it. The piglets go and they sing their song and they dance beside the tree, and then they decide to build homes. Yes, and from clay you can build a house. Well, I already built this log houses are very popular in Russia and Scandinavia, and they're very easy to make from clay, you see. And now you can make a wolf, and he will blow away this house. Or you can build even a castle, right? Castle, and the piglets will live in the castle, and we can make a knight with his sword, and we will play knights and about the tales about castles and knights, or dragons, for example. Or you can just say, boys love it, you can make a car. Why not? You can just make a car, and you can just then make, and this is a very simple car to make. Like every kid actually after several attempts can make it. And the road is even simpler thing. Every kid can make it from the very first try, and even a kid about 3 or 4 years old, and then we start playing this, we can put this, we can give me a sword, we can draw something here, we can put here street lights, and so on. You see, we just make a plot, we make something, and kids see that the toys are not bought somewhere in the shop, but they can be made with their own hands, with the hands of their loved parents, right away. That you can do it yourself. And clay here is a very useful, a very good material for that, because, okay, why? Because why we cannot make this from plastilene or from sand or from Lego? Okay, first, this is natural. If you are into ecology and all this ecological ideas, then this is purely natural material, Mother Earth as it is, no synthetic additives. Ceramics clay. Also, it is very soft. When it is well prepared, like in the professional ceramics shop, it is really, 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 really soft, and it really holds the form. You can make some nice things, and they will hold the form, right? Okay, that's one. Also, which is even more important, you can take a lot of clay. You can take the whole bunch of clay. Yes, you can make a mountain. You can put your castle on the mountain. You can put your road here. You can make bridges. You can make everything, you know, like real, what kids really understand and really like. And for kids, this size is really mind-changing. For me, like, I look at it like this, but a kid looks at it from below, from here, and he sees it all around him or her, and he or she, they feel themselves inside this world. This is really a big world, and boys and girls both they all they build the worlds of their own, of their play. They not just make some toys, or they not just make some crafts. You see, so you can make a lot of it. And the most important thing, that it's not that we are making it and just saying, oh, it's nice, let's put it on the shelf. No, we play with it. So this activity, playing with clay, can be just easy fun, as kids like to play with Lego or with in a sandbox, or it can solve some psychological issues. Actually, it is quite close to art therapy and play therapy. And so, what else can I say to you? You will ask me, but clay, it's something, it's dirty. It's always water. We've been to the ceramics workshop. It's always mud, it's stains, it's big aprons with from leather, and you have to clean everything and wash your hands and whatever. So the answer is simple. We do not use water at all. We use fully prepared ceramic body, this is called, which is already soft enough to work with it. And that's it. So we don't need water during our play. And regular good ceramic clay, it stays soft and wet for an hour or two at least. Hour for sure, sometimes 2 hours. So we have plenty of time, we have a lot of time to while it is still soft and wet. And we don't save this. We don't dry it. We don't fire it. We just dismantle all that we have built, and we, as we do with our toys, we put it back all together, collect everything into the big lumps of clay, as it were beforehand, before our play. And we have such a bucket, clean bucket, and we put this clay into this bucket in such pancakes, I would call it. Then we take wet clothes, make it a little bit wetter, put some water in it at the end of the play, after kids already left, and we put it here. We put the next one, we put the next one, we close it, seal it tightly, airtight, and we put this clean, nice bucket under the table or under the shelf, and that's it. Well, I have another bucket for the rest of it, and then I take this clothes, fold it, and put this clean clothes near my buckets, and that's it. The whole thing is no dirtier than baking a pie, for example, or making pancakes. It's just you wipe off the dust and that's it. I never use apron. Kids rarely use aprons in our play. This is actually the first video in English that I record about my method, and I plan to record more videos about the details and specific situations and psychological aspects, and just how to make things, so that you can use this wonderful activity in your practice, in your work, or at home. Thank you very much. Stay tuned to my future videos.